What if beauty was a prison? What if survival meant living inside a nightmare disguised as paradise? Dot Hutchison's The Butterfly Garden is a dark, haunting, psychological thriller that explores captivity, trauma, and the twisted obsession of a man who calls himself the gardener. At the heart of the novel is Maya, one of many young women kidnapped and held inside a hidden garden. The gardener, a wealthy and meticulous predator, collects women he finds beautiful and tattoos butterfly wings on their backs, transforming them into living art. To him, they are not victims, but treasures, fragile, exquisite, and meant to be admired. To the women, however, the garden is a gilded cage where freedom is stripped away and survival depends on silence, resilience, and the bonds they form with one another. The story unfolds through Maya's perspective as she recounts her captivity to FBI agents after her eventual rescue. Her narration is chillingly calm, layered with trauma and guarded strength, forcing listeners to piece together the horrors of the garden alongside the investigators. Each revelation exposes the gardener's cruelty, the psychological scars left on the women, and the resilience required to endure such torment. Hutchison balances horror with humanity. The relationships between the captives, sisters in suffering, become the emotional core of the novel. Their solidarity, small acts of defiance, and shared grief highlight the strength of women even in the darkest circumstances. Maya herself is a complex heroine, intelligent, observant, and deeply scarred, yet unwilling to let her captor define her. The suspense builds relentlessly, weaving psychological tension with shocking twists. The climax delivers both justice and heartbreak, leaving listeners unsettled yet captivated. The Butterfly Garden is not just a thriller, it's a meditation on obsession, resilience, and the human will to survive even when trapped in the most horrifying of prisons. For fans of psychological suspense, dark thrillers, and character-driven narratives, this audiobook is unforgettable. It's disturbing, thought-provoking, and impossible to put down.